Hi again. In this video, we are going to discuss about case study on cloud computing vulnerabilities and security issues channels. So, in general, the cloud computing having a lot of security issues, especially for the software as a service and infrastructure as a service. We are having a lot of security issues faced in this cloud computing access. So let us discuss about how these security issues has been analyzed and formatting into the new essential factor by giving you suggestions.
Firstly, we should understand the user needs and their challenges. In that, we should first go for security issues, DT approach, and finally, we should get a proper solution. In that, security issues, misconfigured cloud services, and difficulty in managing the complex access control. In DT approach, we should know the findings. May reveal a lack of user-friendly tools or inadequate training, and should conduct interviews and surveys with users to understand why misconfiguration occurs. And finally, the solution is we should develop an intuitive and guided interface that simplifies the S3 bucket configurations using visual cues and automated security checks to prevent the common risks that may occur.
I'm going to explain about the core security problems. First, the security issues. In the security issues, the major problem is weak authentication and the insecure API cloud environments, which is also limited visibility to data. And for an example, consider an issue where an employer faces a weak or shared passwords, which leads to the compromised credentials. With the solution we implemented is with the password manager integration and combined with the educational resources on security passwords.
Hello all, I am going to explain about the brainstorm and the generation of the solutions. In the security issue, distributed denial of services, attacks disrupting cloud services, incident threats from unauthorized data access. For example, the API is vulnerable to injection attacks due to poor validation. This is the main issue. And then the brainstorm solutions such as automatic input validation libraries, role-based access control for APIs. And the solution we have developed is to develop a centralized API management platform that enforces to encryption, rate limiting, and the access control by the default. There are three types of multi-tenancy. It is low degree, high degree, and the middle degree.
So now we are going to see about build this practical solution, security issues we face, data loss during migration to the cloud, lack of real-time threat detection. So let's see about the example. Issues virtual machine snapshots may expose sensitive data if not encrypted. So we are going to see about the DT approach. Prototype was snapshot tool that encrypts data at a risk, generates auto logs for all snapshot activities. So the solution is deploy the prototype in a test environment, ensuring encryption and tracking mechanisms functions as intended. So now we are going to see about the connection between artificial intelligence and security, for focus detection, security authentication, preventing fraud, and behavioral analytics.
According to the solution, the security issues like failure to detect sophisticated malware and ineffective compliances tracking with regulations like GDPR. It's nothing but general data protection and regulation. And for example, it includes the issues like organization struggles to ensure compliance with data protections and laws, and including in DT approach, the test compliance dashboard prototype that tracks the data flow and storage of locations and flags non-compliant activities also. Then when talking about the solution, the gather feedback from compliances offers in offline, and the dashboard improves the usability. And in middleware processing, it consists of which sends an input and receives an output. In input, it gathers information in compliant logging, BAS input, and facilities management. And in processing the data flow, it also includes the KPI and the data sourcing management. When talking about output, which receives, so it also includes BAS CPU and common areas delivery, etc.
So let me conclude this case study. As in this session, we received so many methods to overcome the cloud computing misconfiguration and security issues. So By introducing a structural framework in cloud computing, we can emphasize empathy, creativity, and iterative development. By using this approach, it not only enhances the security issues but also used to improve user experience and cross interest in cloud services. Thank you.